So you're thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over the good and bad, the yin and the yang of living in Yulee, Florida. And you're going to want to stick around to the end because we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in the Jacksonville, Florida area, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market conditions here in Jacksonville. My name's Jay Wyke, and we get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help moving to the Jacksonville area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're happy to help you make a smooth move to Jacksonville. So today we're going to go over the pros and cons of living in Yulee, Florida, which is in Nassau County, and we're going to get after it right now. So here's a pro for Yulee. It's their sense of community and a sense of safety and pride in living there. Yulee is a small town west of Fernandina Beach. It's in Nassau County. It's about 15 minutes from the Georgia state line. And on my map video, you want to check that out because I show all the distances to all the local areas, around there, as well as the military bases. But I interviewed some clients that have lived there now for 2 years, and they absolutely love it. They made a lot of friends. A lot of people in their neighborhood are friends with them, and people look out for one another. You can always check out, the statistics for crime. It's called spotcrime.com. You can check that out. It'll give you an unbiased review of any area for that matter. But, people really love it there. They have a feeling of community and safety, and, more people moving there all the time, so they really like it. So you need to move there too. Okay, so here's another pro, which is going to be really great schools. All the schools there are either going to be A rating or a B+ rating. There's a brand new elementary school in Wildlight. That's a new community that I'll tell you about on another video. New construction community. It's 24,000 acres, and they're only in the first phase. But all the schools can be referenced through greatschools.org or niche.com. And also, there is a 4-year, yes, you can get a 4-year at we used to call them community colleges, but it's called Florida State College, and it's in Nassau County, and it's in Fernandina Beach, and you can get a 2-year degree there or a 4-year degree, and it's accredited as well. So here's another pro for Yulee, which is things to do. It may be a smaller town, of 13,000 folks, but it's got all of the stores that you might need as far as grocery stores. There's Publix, there's Winn-Dixie, there's Aldi, there's the big box home goods stores like Home Depot and Lowe's. There's Target, Walmart, lots of restaurants, lots of infrastructure. There's medical facilities if you need those as well, hospitals, acute cares, walk-ins. There's a lot of fun to be had, a lot of parks and recreation nearby. Of course, you got the waterways all around if you like water activities. There's tennis, golf, bowling, pickleball, you name it, you can do it in that area. And it's really nice because, we've got the weather, of course, on our side as well. Right now I'm shooting this and we're in the high 60s and we're in mid-December, and it's just wonderful outside. Okay, here's another great pro for Yulee, which is available housing. So there's a lot of single-family housing available, both resale and new construction. The median price in Yulee is $380,000, and there was over 200 available homes. That's new construction and resale at the time of this video. There's just lots of options for you, and compared to your neighbors next door in Fernandina Beach, you can buy for about $160,000 for the same home, square footage for square footage. In Yulee, you got the great schools. You can check out my vlog video and map video, and it'll give you a lot more insight on that. Okay, here's another pro. Let's talk about medical services. I know nobody likes to talk about getting hurt, but everybody does get sick occasionally, or cold or flu, or people come here and retire and they want to know how far away is it if I need to go to a hospital or a specialist or a doctor. Well, all that's covered. University of Florida Health has a facility there with Shands. There's Baptist Medical Center in Fernandina Beach, has a full-size hospital there, the Nassau location. There's plenty of doctors, dentists throughout Yulee. You really don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff because everything you need is close by. And if you needed to drive, to a specialist, that wasn't in the area, you could of course go to Jacksonville. There's the healthcare system there, including Mayo. Okay, so I covered this in my map video, so you might want to take a look at that. But definitely location is a big pro. Yulee is not part of a large city, but if you want to go to a large city, of course you can get to Jacksonville. It's only 30 miles south. Savannah is about an hour and a half drive north. Atlanta's about 5 hours north. Orlando's about 3 hours south. Of course, we're not far from, if you want to get on the highway and head west, that's going to be about probably an hour and a half drive to get down to I-75 and head west. Just everything is close by as far as location goes. The beach is not even 20 minutes away from Yulee, Fernandina Beach. And theme parks, about two and a half hours away. Like I say, everything that you want is nearby, and you still have that small town feel and proximity of everything you might want as far as dining, entertainment, and people love it there. Okay, let's talk about one of the cons, which is no public transportation. They do not have a bus service or a trolley service or anything like that. You're gonna probably need to rely on your own transportation, or share a ride with someone or hire a ride, but it's really not safe to walk. I'm not saying from a crime standpoint, I'm just saying as far as safety with vehicles and all that. You might be able to ride a bicycle, but it's not really set up at this point for a lot of pedestrian and bicycling traffic. So you would probably want to rely on your own transportation in Yulee. Okay, here's a con. Let's talk about traffic. There are some traffic issues. Yulee has grown, exponentially, and is still growing. And Nassau County is very well funded. The infrastructure there for building roads, and the state of Florida spends a lot of money on roads, but they can only keep up so fast. State Road 200, which is an extension of A1A, it's like 6 lanes, 3 lanes on each side. You do have a little bit of traffic that loads up on there, I would say from 6:30 till 9 in the morning, and probably till about from 4:30 in the afternoon till about 6:30 in the evening. That's where your main traffic's going to be. It does not go to a standstill. It continues to move. It's just a little bit heavy. Your main places where traffic is going to load up is going to be where State Road, County Road 200, which is A1A, intersects US 17, which is also known as Main Street in Jacksonville. It runs north and south. Those are going to be your main traffic points, and also as you're entering into Fernandina Beach from Yulee, you're going to get a little bit of traffic there as well at those intersections. But that's about it. Okay, here's a con, which is after nightfall, there isn't a ton of stuff going on. If you're looking for nightlife, a ton of places to go out and have cocktails, dancing, clubs, that type of thing. If you're looking for that, you probably want to head south, head to Jacksonville, or you could head up to Amelia Island and Fernandina Beach. After dark, things slow down. I mean, you still have stores that are open. They don't close at 9 o'clock, before 9 p.m. or anything like that. But if you're looking at, the single life or the nightlife, as they say, you might want to look elsewhere, other than Yulee, because it's going to be a little bit more sleepy. Okay, so here's another con, which is going to be, of course, Yulee is not a big city. If you're looking for the city life, you do not want to go to Yulee. Yulee is going to be a small town, but a smaller town which has everything. It has great schools, great prices for properties, single-family homes, great equity that you can build. It has, stores, it has shopping, police force, firefighters, all that stuff nearby. hospitals and nearby. Like I say, if you want more than that, and you want to get into a large city, just head to Jacksonville. It's the largest city in square area, square miles in the whole United States, and there's plenty of areas in Jacksonville that you could continue to explore for quite a long time. So that wraps up our video on pros and cons of Yulee. I hope you got a lot of benefit from that, reviewing some of the pros and cons. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is below. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to learn more about the market and what's going on. And I do plan to do more videos on the Yulee area. Probably going to do one on wildlife, which is going to be very interesting. So remember, if you're moving in, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're happy to help you make a smooth move to Jacksonville, Florida, or like today, Yulee. And I hope to show you around town.